As a Christian, we have an important responsibility to not just our communities, to our state, but to the world. And we are called to go out into the world and serve others. One of the ways that we've seen this is by charities. A lot of Christian charities have sprung up all over the world, right? We see this in some of the first hospitals were Christian hospitals, and even some of the first colleges and schools were Christian schools. Now, this is a beautiful thing because there are a lot of benefits that come from serving others, and it's biblical. At the end of the Last Supper, Jesus, God in man form here on earth, took it upon himself to humble himself and wash the disciples' feet. This is a way that he could show them that he was here to serve them. And as he told them that we were to do this to others, we're supposed to serve others. So there's a lot of great things that come from serving others. One of them is improved mental health. Now I know this might sound weird, like how do I get a mental health boost from serving others? And it just simply releases endorphins. We get a reward system whenever we go out and we serve the community, or we donate some of our time, or we donate some of our money to being a blessing to others. This boosts our mood, this increases happiness, and believe it or not, it reduces stress and anxiety. Also, being directly involved, hand to hand, face to face, going out into your community and being a blessing to others really does make a difference because it leads to a greater satisfaction and connection with the people of your community. Another way that this benefits you is because it enhances your self esteem. And you say, how can I get a self esteem boost from simply doing charity work? Well, believe it or not, making a positive impact on your community and helping others always leads you to feeling good. And it also boosts your confidence as well. You know that now you have a sense of accomplishment by going out, using your time wisely, instead of just sitting on the couch scrolling on social media all day. You've actually been able to make a blessing, make a difference in someone else's life. And that's selfless at best. And that's what we're called to do in the Bible is to be selfless. Another way that this benefits you is because it gives you a sense of purpose and meaning. A lot of people go through life and they're wondering, what is the purpose of life? What is the meaning of life? Why am I here? And simply, we're here to spread the gospel and to serve others. And if you're able to find meaning and purpose in going out and making someone else's life better by simply donating your time or your money, what better way can you find fulfillment than by serving someone else? This gives us as Christians a way to go out and be the church, to show people these are what my values are, and I want to show you that I love you by helping take care of you. Another way that serving the community can benefit you is because it builds strong connections, not only with the people that you're going out to the community to be a blessing to, but the people that you're doing it with. This can combat loneliness, lack of friends in your life. When you go out and do ministry with people, you build bonds and connections with people. I went on a mission trip to Colombia, and the people that I went on that mission trip with were not my friends to begin with. We just go to a really large church, so I recognize some of their faces. But after that, I've still got friends that I've gone on that trip with up to 2 years later, and one of them is my best friend that I see every single day. He's like a little brother to me. And these connections wouldn't have been made if I wasn't going out serving, being a blessing to someone else. And I really think that if you donate your time, you build these bonds with people that you're out in the trenches, out in the mud with, that you're going to war with, and that you're going out here and doing this kingdom work with. There's this aligning of morals and values and belief that you guys are bonding together on going out into the community. Now, believe it or not, this next stat is kind of shocking because did you know that being a volunteer worker or going out and serving your community can lead to a longer life and better health? Think on that one for a moment. Because when you are living a life that has less stress, that you feel great, that you're doing something that makes you feel fulfilled, you have a purpose, this leads to increase in mortality. What a beautiful way to live longer than by being a blessing to someone else. Now, you may wonder why I'm talking to you guys about serving. Well, a lot of you guys know that I'm in charge of some of the outreach at my church. Now, we had a supply where we were getting all of our food from a local cereal factory plant here, where they made boxes of cereal, cream of wheat, things like that. And what they would do is they would give us the food that was about to expire, or say a box had a dent on the corner. They can't sell that at a grocery store. So we were getting pallets of this food to be able to go out and pass out to our community. Well, the the guy that was in charge of that no longer works there, and we no longer have a supply to go out into my community and be a blessing for the people here. Now, this doesn't have any direct impact on you guys because you don't live in my community. But what I'm doing is making this video as a way to request of you, if you feel led by the Spirit, to check out the Amazon wish list linked down below in the description, and you can help purchase some food, non-perishable items that we can go out and pass out to the community. These are just a small way of extending an olive branch to the people when we go out and spread the gospel to them. You don't want to just knock on somebody's door on a Saturday morning when they're off. They've been working all week long. Some of them might even be asleep, and we're here to tell people about Jesus. Instead of doing that, we like to offer them a bag of food, ask them if there's something that we can pray for, and then we tell them about Jesus and how much, the Lord can do for their lives. With the food, it's just a way for us to be able to extend grace and have something to give the people for their time. A lot of times people just take the food, but sometimes we do get to lead someone to the Lord through salvation. But this food is our way in the door. So if you guys feel led, I'm not demanding anyone do anything. You're not giving me any money. You're buying the food and it's getting delivered to the church. If you feel led to be a blessing for my church's outreach ministry team and the team that I lead, um, I really would encourage you guys to pray over this and see if the Spirit leads you to make a donation, to be a blessing to the community. Some people never want to go out in the community, but they'll put money behind the mission. And if that's you, if you don't have the ability to get out and do missions in your own neighborhood, or you don't feel safe to go out in your neighborhood, or you don't feel that that's for you, you can be a blessing by simply going down to the Amazon wish list and purchasing a few food items for people that we can go give out once a month when we go out and do ministry. As I said, guys, this isn't required. It's not a demand. It's just simply a request. Pray over it. And if you feel led to, I really, really encourage you to be a blessing to the community. That's going to do it for this one, guys. And I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Until then, God bless.